Right, welcome back everybody. So this is your Monday morning beginning video, and for this video we've kind of already talked about what you're going to be doing for today in the overview video and the one that was posted to Classroom on Thursday. But today we're just picking up where we left off. So what we would have typically done if we were in class is really the same thing as we're doing today. Because on Thursday, the first day that you started your projectile motion discovery lab, we talked about how you were going to be working with Flipgrid to provide a video response to the several questions you were posed. And then you were also going to discuss with your classmates virtually in a discussion board your thoughts on their video, really expanding that conversation, but in a virtual way. So if you've already done the Flipgrid and you've already responded in the discussion board, then you're pretty much almost done for today. If you haven't, today I would like you to upload your videos, upload your responses to Flipgrid, and then participate in the discussion board. So as a reminder, I did give you the Flipgrid code, so all you have to do is click on this hyperlink, head right on over to Flipgrid. You will log in with your Google account, and then you'll see what you need there. So here is your academic physics spring 2020. As a reminder, you do have the 3 sections for projectile motion. So if you come over to this right-hand side, we click the 3 topics, we see projectile motion 1, 2, and 3. So if you click on any of them, you see the questions that you should be answering right there. And then in order to answer those questions, all you do is hit this big green button and it will start recording your responses and they will be right there. And then everyone can see your responses at this point. Now, since everybody can see your responses and you can see all of theirs, you can go ahead into your blocks discussion board. And if we click there, we'll see the directions at the top of the page. Telling you to don't forget that I do want to see 3 overall comments, 1 for each of the sections, and I would like you to comment to 3 different people. So here I do give you an example, and right above it, previously, if someone had tried to expand the conversation by asking a question, I did want you to respond to that question. However, I no longer want you to do that. I will probably be addressing the questions as the week goes on. However, if the question was about something with your procedure or something that pretty much only you could answer, please feel free to respond to that within the discussion board. So here are your directions. Here's an example of what I expect in terms of, how do we expand the conversation? It's not just saying, I agree, that is great. It's saying, hey, I saw the same thing you did, and I saw it even when I went to this angle or that angle. Why do you think, something works at 10 degrees and the exact same thing happened at 80 degrees? Why is that? So expanding on what we know, what did we learn in Unit 2, Unit 3, how can we bring that all together? And you could bring a lot of your life experience in as well. With sports, you deal with projectile motion all the time. So how are you able to just change your arm if you're shooting a foul shot or a 3-point shot? What are you actually doing there? So if we keep scrolling down, we see, hey, here's the presenter's name. So these people wanted to respond to Amber's video. And do notice that I do want to see your name. So who is speaking within this discussion board? What video are you responding to? And then how are you expanding on that conversation? So this is what I would like you to do today is upload your Flipgrid and then respond to this discussion board. And like I said before we left, it is better for you to do these Flipgrids earlier in the day because if you do them at 11 o'clock at night, then people can't really respond to you. So to kind of help your whole class and your whole community, it would be better to get those videos uploaded sooner rather than later, which is why I did put out the video on Thursday, kind of explaining that. So if you wanted to do it over the weekend, you had that. If you want to just do it Monday, that's great. So that's pretty much the recap of where we left off before you left. And the only other thing we see in this turn into classroom section is I do want to see the packet that you completed. This will count as your last grade for marking period 3 because this was done the 2 days before we left, and you put a lot of hard work into that, and I want you to get credit for it. So all you have to do is take a picture of each piece of the packet because all of those questions at this point should be done. And you will go ahead and either upload those photos directly to the assignment in Classroom, or I know people have had a lot of success simply taking those pictures and putting them into a Google document and then putting that Google document into the assignment. Please just make sure that your images are pretty clear. I have to be able to view it on the screen, so I do need to have those clear images. I also did put a direct link into Classroom, so if you just wanted to go right there, if you didn't want to deal with the whole Classroom stream, you can come right here. And then for you guys, you should be able to see that you can upload your assignment. I also have the directions here if you need it. One thing to take note of is that this is an individual assignment, so you are not turning in one per group, but you are turning in your personal packet. And I think that kind of sums up today. If you have questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to shoot me an email. And don't forget, we can also do that Google Meet if you wanted to today as well during those different office hours. All right, see you in the Tuesday video.